But Honorable Ngui, so as we get to the question of dealing with pilferage, what would you want to see, especially from the oversight bodies? You're talking about the County Assembly, the Senate, and the other statutory institutions that do this.
Well, thank you, Sam. I think that's a good question. The issue is, there should be dependence of the oversight bodies for them to be able to perform their job. Because if you look at the county assemblies, there is a very thin balance between how they're supposed to ensure there is oversight and how at the same time, because you see some of the proceeds when it comes to, sweet talking goes to the county assembly. I'm sorry to say that. And that's where we have a problem. Because you see, for some of the assemblies to pass the bills, they have to be spoken in a good way. And that is where they get some cuts, And it needs a lot to be done, because for this country to move to the next level, as I've already said, we must be serious on corruption. Because we did devolution. The objective was to devolve development, but it looks like we devolved corruption. And these are things that we have to wake up if we have to be serious and to move Kenya to the next level. Because if you look at the amount of money that goes to county governments, if the money was used in a proper way, trust me, Kenya today will not be borrowing money. Would have actually be able to be self-reliant. I could give a good example in Tanzania. Initially, I used to work for the UN before, and I was posted in Tanzania when Tanzania was actually grappling with the corruption. Right. And when the late Magufuli got to power, trust me, Tanzania was able to reverse the trend. Because initially, when I was in Tanzania, 95% of their money was from foreign aid. 5% of their budget used to come from revenue. But when Magufuli got to power, he changed that because he was committed to it. So if we get committed, and the president, because if you become committed to fight graft, trust me, you'll have so many enemies. So if President Ruto will get committed to fight graft, he will have so many enemies. But he has to stand strong. Okay. Myself, as a member of parliament, I'll support anyone who will fight corruption. Okay. Because that is where we have a problem.
Okay.